There. Oh, Connor. Oh, man. I just had this really weird dream, but it'd be a great idea for the Untitled Weekly show.
You can't tell me yet.
What? Why?
Because this is all just a dream. 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 Aaron.
Connor!
Yes.
Oh, I had this great idea for the Untitled Weekly show. I had a dream.
Attention.
Hello.
Attention.
Normally this is when we would actually start the show, but we do actually, in fact, have an announcement to make.
And it involves this, Spider-Man.
Yeah, unfortunately. So last episode, we did this little quiz show, and we decided, we're gonna have punishments. And last year, remember, Connor, as you can
Last year.
so clearly see, okay, it's already coming back a little, but
It is coming back.
He was clean shaven at the end of that episode, but nothing happened to me. And you probably are all wondering, well, what gives? He has a punishment and I don't? Well, that all changes today. Today, we will announce what my punishment is. And I have to say, some of the comments were clever. However, we sadistically thought we could do better.
Aaron thought he could do better. He came up with
I hate myself. The punishment that we have decided, since I got 10 points.
Actually, one of those points, Caleb wrote one of them. It was the point where I got it wrong, but I was we were chanting, and he was so in the moment, he put one up there and never took it down. So.
Okay, so I got 9 points, and for those 9 points, we are going to take 9 strips of waxing paper and wax my legs. I mean, if it's that small, it's not terrible.
It's supposed to tear all the way. It's gonna be good.
God help me.
It's coming up.
God help me.
It's coming up.
Uh-huh. But anyway, hey, we should probably start this show normally.
Start the episode. You can say the pitch.
Oh. Hi, I'm Aaron Way Too Tired Radke.
And I'm Connor, a little less tired, but getting there.
And this is the Untitled Weekly Show, the show where we talk about what we want and you like it. So Connor.
Today.
Today.
Today. That took all.
Oh. We are going to be talking again about some movie pitches, but rather than be video games, they will come from the noggin.
The noggin.
Very specifically, dreams that we've had. Because we've all had that feeling where you wake up from a dream and you're like, holy crap, this would be the greatest thing ever. I just need to remember it. And then you forget it 2 minutes later. But somehow, every once in a while, we remember what was going on.
One will stay there.
One.
All right, we're gonna mark our heights.
Oh, okay.
And that's how much space you have to write about your dream.
Okay.
You get everything above your height.
Above? No. There you go. I actually remember 2 dreams very specifically. One of them, originally I was like, this would be a great video game. And the other takes a little more explanation because it's a sequel to a story I have already started writing. It was one of those dreams that very specifically started with I woke up and there was me and there were 3 other people. And all of us had no idea who we were, why we were there, and we were all in this strange pentagon-shaped white room.
Ooh, the Pentagon.
We were all trying to figure out what was going on. who are we? Why are we here? Eventually, we started remembering our names. And then we all found this one note that was sitting in the middle of the room. And that note said, escape the construct. And so the four of us were going around what is essentially this very blank city. If you've ever played Mirror's Edge, and you know how the city in that game is like super clean and everything looks fairly sterile and like white's kind of,
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile. But we were basically exploring this city, and this city had all these weird puzzles in it. And the more puzzles we solved, the more the world started to fall apart. Gravity was doing weird things. And so basically, that is what became the story, is that the main character would have these three partners, and the four of you had to go through all of these different puzzles scattered around this hub world. And the more puzzles you solved, the more memories your partners would get.
Oh.
But the more powers you would get to allow you to solve more puzzles. And you also had this mysterious woman who was kind of lurking around the city, who was always trying to kill off your partners, but would also secretly want to talk to you in private.
Hey kid, get over here. You want to talk?
Not that creepy.
Hey kid, you want to buy an undulate? Buy a Hoover Lambo? Got a couple of pigs in the bag.
Connor, I told you, we aren't doing livestock anymore.
No more livestock.
No more livestock. Get it out of here.
Oh man, it was a far side. So for all my dreams, like I don't write horror films, but my dreams are almost always, if I turn them into films, they're horror films. They're terrifying. I'm trying not to die the whole time. The first like dream I can remember thinking like that would make a good movie. Essentially the dream was a bunch of people. We were all in this house. Don't know why. Probably a mansion. I don't know. We all came for some reason. But there was this man who you could only see him in mirrors. I keep turning like I'm gonna write something, but I don't know what to write. You could only see him in mirrors and only if he was gonna kill you. That was the scariest dream I've ever had in my life. And in the dream, I was in my basement. For some reason, my basement was in this mansion. And I'm standing there with a gun, looking at this mirror like he's coming for me. I feel like this is the end of the movie. Like everybody else has been killed and this guy, like he knows the guy's coming for him. And I saw him coming. And like you can't turn and look back because he's not there. So you have to watch the mirror to see where he is. And I turned back and tried to shoot, but I had a plastic gun. And I hadn't noticed until it didn't fire. So really, it's more the main character, like the murder character. The scary guy is more what my dream was. It's just a man who you can't see unless he's about to kill you and you can only see him in a mirror. Weird rules, I know, but they're scary rules.
Connor?
Yeah.
I think I actually have a dream very similar to
Oh,
yours.
no. Who's that lady who's trying to sell you undulates?
Not the words I would use, but okay.